All right, we're live now. Hey everyone, welcome to the Moveathon Europe edition. We are really excited to have everyone here, whether you're a registered participant or just tuning in to see what this is all about. Thanks for joining. If you haven't signed up yet, now is the time. Head over to moveathon.build/Europe and get yourself registered because we've got a lot of exciting programs in the coming weeks ahead. All right, to officially kick things off, let's welcome Dominic, co-founder and chairman of the IOTA Foundation. We are very excited to have him here to share his message as we launch Moveathon. So over to you, Dom.
Welcome, everyone. It's very exciting to see all of you so early on a Monday morning. I think this is really one of the most exciting periods in the market for us, because I think now it's really about time that things are getting real, right? And we see that IOTA is getting adopted in countries, right, with our trade infrastructure, digital entities, and other kind of use cases. But what really excites us at IOTA the most is watching all of you, right? Like whether you're a small independent developer or a team that is potentially even venture funded, built on IOTA, because that's what this is all about. And I think this is what really unites us at IOTA here, because it is not about having a single application that runs on the network and is really successful and is being adopted in the real world. It is about building an entire ecosystem of different applications, right? And I think this is what got me to join blockchain almost 13, 14 years ago, where it was about permissionless innovation, right? Anybody can use the technology and build new solutions with that technology, right? There's no limitation. There's nobody who's holding you back. There's nobody who can tell you that you shouldn't do something. And I think that's what blockchain and what building on IOTA is all about. And this is why we're really excited to see this ecosystem and support all of you on this journey to build solutions that only you could imagine, right? Because only you know the problems that you're facing in your life or that you're facing in your country, and solutions that only you can create and get to market. And I think now is really the time to think big and to think about real solutions, right? Because I really believe that the entire crypto space is at an inflection point where the market is starting to realize that all of these sort of like primarily speculative use cases are simply not sustainable anymore, right? And we need to focus on building real solutions to real problems that people are facing. Because if you look at all the big companies in the world, whether it's Google, whether it's OpenAI, right, NVIDIA, all of them started with a problem, right? And then they built solutions for those problems that they were facing. And that is the success formula for any kind of startup, right? It is not about having big marketing campaigns. It's not about having a big KOL supporting you. No, it's all about solving problems, right? And I think this is what we want to encourage all of you to really think big during this hackathon, especially also think about the problems that we're facing in Europe, right? Because if you think about the infrastructure that we have today, whether it's payments, whether it's a settlement of assets, whether it's like the archaic processes that we still have when it comes to government-related services, I think there's a lot of problems that all of us are facing. And IOTA, together with all of you, can be a solution to those problems that we're facing, right? And I think this is what's really exciting, to encourage all of you to think about the problems that you're facing and then work individually or in teams to solve those problems. And I think that's going to be really exciting to watch what's going to unfold here and what you guys are going to build. Obviously, we have an entire team that is going to support you, right? Richard, Adrian, all of our amazing team members at the IOTA Foundation, who are here to make sure that you are successful, right? Because your success is our success. And so we really want to make sure that we give you the necessary support, whether it's technology support, right? How to integrate IOTA, how to leverage the latest tools, and support you on that side, or whether it's also ideation, right, around the problems that you want to solve and the business ideas, business plans that you want to share with us, where we can give you feedback and support, and to really make sure that you're on the right way and to maximize your chances of success, right? And so I think that's what this is all about, right? It's really about co-creation and building bigger, better solutions together. And I think as a final point, right, like I want to highlight to everybody here that this is just a start, right? Because this hackathon is just one of many initiatives that we're doing. And especially after this hackathon, we would really love to see you be part of the ecosystem, right? Be part of our Builder Discord, be part of whatever initiatives that we're doing when it comes to the development and the growth of the IOTA ecosystem, because IOTA would be nothing without you, right? And so we really want to make sure that you're on the right path and that you get the necessary support with this hackathon, but beyond, to be successful, so that we really have a thriving ecosystem around IOTA and change the world while having fun, right? That's what this is all about. And so really excited to see what you guys are going to build, and looking forward to what's next. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you very much, Dom, for taking your time to join the opening ceremony and also to share your thought with us. Okay, then. Well, next we are excited to have Richard here with us today. He's the head of developer relations at IOTA, and we are looking forward to hearing his thoughts as we kick off with Moveathon as well. Over to you, Richard.
Yeah, hi, thanks very much. Just want to say, really excited for this event, and welcome to everyone who's joining. We're unbelievably excited to see what people are going to build, and looking forward to working with you all sort of during this time. One thing I really want to reiterate is something that Dom was saying, is that what we're looking for is people that we can have a long-term commitment to. This is what we're excited about. So we want to see the projects that are built, but it's not just about doing it for this time in the hackathon. Like for the winners, we're looking for people we can make a long-term commitment to and try and get products that are actually real and in the world. And as Dom said, and this is something I love that is true, right? Our success genuinely comes from your success. If you build something real in the world, then that's amazing for IOTA, and we want to support that as best we can. Other thing I want to say, as from a DevRel side, like we are, it's not just about winning the hackathon, right? Like we're looking for cool people within the community, people with technical chops, people who can make amazing things, and people who support within the community. And we have programs where we think, we can keep you excited and interested depending on what your sort of specialism is. So we're looking for integration partners, we're looking for tech leaders within the community, and these are programs that we'll be able to kind of introduce to you and make a commitment, and we can put our time and efforts into people who are willing to put the time and effort into building amazing stuff on IOTA. The other thing I think for us that's really exciting is the products that we've been putting together. So anyone who's going through our docs, you'll have seen we have something called the Trust Framework, which has what we think is a brilliant starting point for people building real-world solutions, right? So things around identity, hierarchies, notarization, like these are products designed to get you kind of launched and get your products out into the world. So again, we're looking forward to seeing what people can do with those. So the place to come is the Builders Discord. We have a whole team of guys. So we've got me, Kevin, Salah, Jerry, Gino, Vivek. We're all waiting, ready and excited to answer your questions and give you whatever kind of pointers we can in this coming period of the hackathon. We've got a workshop coming up later this week. So we'd love to see everyone there. We'll go into a lot of detail about how you can get started and the best places to support the different tracks in the hackathon. So yeah, I'd love to see as many people as possible in that first workshop, especially. And yeah, just really excited. There's going to be a great event, and can't wait to see what people build. So yeah, thanks very much for showing up. Cheers.
All right. Thank you very much, Richard, for sharing your insights with us. For everyone here, as you can tell, Richard is really approachable, and you can always find him on the IOTA Builders Discord channel. he and his DevRel team are the people to reach out to if you'd like to learn more about anything related to IOTA, or you need any form of support as you build during the Moveathon. So do stay active on Discord, reach out to them for any questions that you might have. All right. So, let's keep things moving and walk through what's actually coming up in the Moveathon Europe edition. Right. So, right. Before we go on, just a quick introduction of myself. My name is Jason. I'm from Angel Hack. I'm the program manager for Moveathon. So you can also reach out to me for any program-related questions, or rather um, anything that's related to the hackathon program on the Discord channel. So yeah, let's get started. So before we actually dive into the hackathon details, let's quickly go through some important housekeeping notes. First of all, the hackathon period officially begins on October 20th, which is today at 10 a.m. CEST. Basically with the opening ceremony now. So this is a fully virtual hackathon. So all collaborations will take place online. Each team can have up to 5 members. And also just a quick reminder, every member must be registered to be officially recognized as a participant. Our primary communication channel will be Discord, so please stay active there for updates, announcements, and support as well. Lastly, all timing will be in CET and CEST. Please note that daylight savings and on Sunday, October 26th, that's when the clock moved back by an hour. All right. So let's look at the overall timeline for Moveathon, so you know what to expect in the weeks ahead. We are actually kicking things off today with the official start of the hackathon. From October 22nd to November 3rd, we'll be hosting virtual workshops to dive deeper into tech. The track-specific workshops will be a code-along sessions, so do make sure to mark it in your calendar and attend the sessions for interactive sessions with the IOTA team. We'll also be holding AMA sessions on November 5th and 10th. That's where you can ask questions directly to the IOTA team. There will be bonus missions with the AMA sessions, which I'll go through more in detail soon. The submission deadline is set for November 16 at 11:59 p.m. CET. So make sure you plan your work carefully and get everything in before then. Okay, so judging will take place from November 17th to 28th, and the winner's announcement will be on December 1st. Finally, the prize disbursement will take place in Q1 of 2026. So take note of these key dates and align your team's effort accordingly. All right, now we've covered the timeline. Let's move into one of the most exciting parts of any hackathon, right? The tracks and the prizes. All right, so for Moveathon Europe, we have actually expanded the tracks based on your feedback from APAC edition. Well, we've heard that many participants felt that competing against the seasoned developers was challenging. So this time we've added newcomer-friendly option as well. So in total, we have 5 tracks. 3 are thematic tracks: DeFi and tokenization, digital identity, and supply chain and product tracking. So basically, these speak for themselves and are designed to tackle real-world problems where Web3 and IOTA's technology can make a huge impact. In addition, we have 2 new open tracks for novice developers and for advanced developers with a Europe focus. The novice track is meant to create space for those who are newer to Web3 or even IoT ecosystem, giving them a fairer chance to learn, build, and compete. Now, the Advanced Europe track is specifically designed to spotlight highly skilled developers and teams working on cutting edge use cases. Right. So here we are encouraging solutions that not only showcase technical depth, but also addresses challenges that are particularly relevant to the Europe ecosystem, whether it's in compliance, sustainability, or innovation aligned with Europe's digital priorities. Okay, now let's talk about the prizes, because we know that's what everyone's actually waiting for and also looking forward to, right? So starting with the novice track, we'll be awarding top 5 projects, each receiving USD $1,000. This is meant to encourage and reward newcomers who are stepping into the space. For thematic tracks, DeFi and tokenization, digital identity, and supply chain and product tracking, we have a full podium of prizes. So first place, USD 15,000, second place, 10,000, and third place, 5,000. And finally, for the advanced track with a Europe focus, now this is where we expect to see some of the most technically ambitious projects. So first place will take home 20,000 USD in total, which is a combination of 15,000 USD plus an additional 5,000. Second place and third place is the same as the thematic tracks, 10,000 and 5,000 USD respectively. So whether you're a newcomer or seasoned developers, there's something to compete for and plenty of opportunities to be rewarded for your hard work. Okay, so for Europe edition, the prize disbursement will happen in milestones. This structure ensures that projects continue to grow beyond the hackathon itself. So here's how it works. The first 30% will be awarded immediately with the hackathon winner acknowledgement. Another 30% will come from your participation in 3 community engagement events. For this, you don't have to worry. The IOTA team will be reaching out to you directly to arrange this. And it's also a fantastic opportunity to showcase your project, connect with the community, and expand your network. The next 20% will be tied to submitting a report on feature enhancements based on the judges' feedback and also deploying your project on the mainnet. All right, the final 20% is linked to project-dependent KPIs, which will be tailored to your specific solution and its growth path. So this way, your journey doesn't stop at winning the hackathon, but you'll have the support and structure to take your project even further. All right, so apart from the main track prizes, we also have additional ways for participants to earn rewards. So these come in the form of bonus missions and smaller challenges. Okay, so first up, we have a special prize aimed at empowering female builders. So from the APAC edition, we've observed that there are many amazing female builders in IOTA's ecosystem, and we want to continue encouraging their participation and visibility here at Moveathon. For the top 5 winning teams in the thematic track and the open advanced track, take note that novice track is not included here. If your team has 2 or more female builders, you will receive an additional USD $1,000 added to your total winning pool. All right, for those of you who joined us in the APAC edition, you will actually already be familiar with the concept of bonus missions. For those who are new, here's basically how it works. These are the side challenges that run in parallel with the hackathon, designed to keep things fun, engaging, and rewarding. So the first one is Bring a Builder. So running from September 8th to November 16th, the first 30 participants who refer 4 or more successful registrations using their unique sign-up link in your welcome email, and then go on to submit an eligible project, will receive $50. The second is Checkpoint. So running from September 27th to November 8th. Oh, sorry, I think I got the date wrong. Running from October 27th, I'm sorry. Right, the first 50 teams to pre-submit their project with all the required submission artifacts will earn $100. So, yep, it's October 27, not September 27. And, yep, that should be about it. Oh, and the meme on the side, this was actually one of the entries from a post on Discord challenge. We actually included this because it's something every developers can relate to, I believe. The important thing to note here is that pre-submitting doesn't mean your project is final. You can still go back and make edits. So while you're making your efforts count towards the hackathon, you also have a chance to earn reward with your team. So do submit slightly earlier in advance, ahead of the deadline. Okay, now moving on to the third bonus mission. The third mission is Ask Mentors Anything, running from October 20th to November 8th. The first 30 participants who pre-submit track-related questions for the AMA sessions and also to attend them will each receive $50. Now, it's a great way to engage with your mentors, or rather the DevRel team, and get your questions answered. Also, pick up a reward along the way, right? Now, for the fourth mission, which is Share and Shape, running from November 16th to December 5th, this is all about collecting your feedback to make future Moveathons even better. The first 100 participants who provide valuable feedback will receive $50. These will be assessed on a case-by-case basis. So the more thoughtful and constructive your input, the higher chances it will qualify, right? A little hint for those who are here at the opening ceremony or watching the replay, feedback related to the Trust Framework product suite or its modules and documentation will be especially valuable. So keep that in mind when you're preparing your responses. Right, and finally, last mission is to join the community, which basically runs from September 8th to November 16th. The first 400 participants who join the Builders Discord channel will receive $5. But do take note, to qualify, you must be fully registered for the hackathon with a Discord handle that matches your submission details. Otherwise, we won't be able to track you and you won't be eligible. So it's a simple but important step to get connected with the community where you can network, learn, and share your progress. So with this, you can see beyond the main tracks, there are plenty of smaller missions designed to keep things fun, engaging, and rewarding throughout the hackathon. All right, so finally, let's talk about the prize disbursement. All prize recipients, whether from the main hackathon, the bonus mission, or the Discord challenge will be contacted within 30 days after the hackathon concludes on November 16th. Once contacted, the prize administration and disbursement will take place within the following 60 days. So in short, expect to hear from us within 30 days after the hackathon ends, and have the prizes fully processed and dispersed within 60 days after that. We'll keep you updated along the way, and you don't have to take any extra steps until we reach out. By the way, in addition to the track prizes and bonus mission, we will also run small impromptu challenges on Discord with prizes. So these are short time-sensitive activities that keep things fun and interactive. We've already had 2 rounds so far, and there'll be more coming up during the hackathon. So make sure you stay tuned to the Discord announcement channel, because challenges can happen anytime. Right. So, but don't worry. We'll always schedule the challenges, the Discord challenges, during the daytime in Europe, so everyone has a fair chance to join. Right. Next, here are the resources. Of course, we won't leave everyone stranded with no guidance. First, and the most important resource for Moveathon is our Discord server. Now, this is where everything happens, from announcements to team formation to technical support. When you enter the Moveathon Europe edition Discord, make sure to click on the tool emoticon to unlock and access all the exclusive hackathon channels. Here's how the server is structured. Now, the announcement, this is where the channel, this is the channel you'll need to keep a close eye on. All key updates, reminders, and details of our Discord challenges will be posted here. Next is the general discussion, a space to check in with one another, chat with us, as well as keep the community vibe going. Next is team formation. Use this channel to introduce yourself and find teammates. It's your chance to connect with others before and during the hackathon. And we've seen some engagements here already, but just a small reminder that you've got to create a post with the correct text, like adopt me or looking to adopt, so you get better visibility. All right, next we have DevRel assistance. Here you'll meet the IOTA DevRel team. Well, like Richard, they're really approachable, and they're always ready to support you with anything related to IOTA's tech, even the hackathon itself. Right, so do reach out to them. Next is help desk. You can drop in any technical or general questions here. Of course, make sure to tag them right. The community and the team will be pretty quick to respond. Next is FAQ. This is where you'll find common questions that are already answered. So check this channel before asking. And lastly, the content. This is the channel where you'll submit your answers for the Discord challenges in order to qualify for the rewards. So as you can see, there's a lot of things going on the Discord channel. So make sure you're active on Discord. Yep, it's not only your hub for hackathon updates, but it's also the best place to connect, ask questions, stay engaged throughout the entire hackathon. You can actually scan the QR code here on the screen on the right bottom to be directed to the correct Discord server if you have yet to join. Right. So next we have the Moveathon website. Now this is your central hub where all important information is stored and regularly updated. So on the website, you'll find the track and prizes, a detailed breakdown of the tracks, and what you can actually win. We'll also have the additional resources there, such as documentation to help you build or learn more about the IOTA technology. The session recordings, in case you miss any live workshops or AMA sessions, you can catch up there. Even this opening ceremony will be recorded and stored in our website. Judging criteria with a clear outline of how your project will be evaluated. The key dates are integrated in the Google Calendar in our website as well, so you never miss a deadline. You can also even subscribe to the calendar directly, so all the important sessions and milestones are automatically added to your schedule. And lastly, the submission guideline with a step-by-step instructions on how to prepare and submit your project. So if you're ever unsure about anything during the hackathon, the website should be your first stop for accurate and up-to-date information. You can scan the QR code on the right bottom again to access the website right away. Okay, now let's talk about how your projects will be judged. There are 4 key criteria: innovation, feasibility, technicality, and pitch. Each of these will be scored and weighed accordingly to calculate your final score. So just a quick further breakdown on each of the criteria. Innovation looks at how new and creative your solution is. Does it bring something fresh into the IOTA ecosystem? Is it extending capabilities or building something we've never seen before? Next, feasibility is about practicality. Can the solution realistically be implemented and adopted? Does it have a clear case and path to execution? Technicality carries the highest weight at 40%. Now, this is where the judges will assess the depth of your build, how well your solution works, how complex or technically solid it is, and how effective it integrates with IOTA. Finally, pitch is about how you communicate your idea. Even the best projects need a clear, compelling story that explains the problem, the solution, and the impact. All right. Now let's talk about the submission artifacts. The materials you'll need to prepare and submit by the deadline of November 16, 11:59 p.m. CET. Each team must appoint one team representative who will be responsible for submitting everything through the official submission portal. And here's what you'll need. First, the project GitHub repo link. Your team should create a GitHub repo and share the access to public. This is where the judges will be reviewing your code. Next is project details, a quick short summary write-up with required information about your project. Next, pitch deck in PDF form, a PDF format, a clear and structured presentation that explains your problem, solution, and impact. Next is demo recording, a pre-recorded video demo showcasing the technical strength, usability, the performance of your solution. I'll upload it to YouTube and include the link in the submission form. Lastly, it will be the project demo link. So basically a live working environment link so judges can interact with your project. Now, these artifacts are crucial. They form the complete package that judges will use to evaluate your work. So make sure each one is carefully prepared and double-checked before submission. All right. So last but not the least, let's meet the DevRel team. These are the people who will be supporting you throughout the entire Moveathon Europe edition. So they'll be around to answer questions, provide guidance, and help you with anything you'll need on the technical side. So in the DevRel team, we have Richard, the head of developer relations at IOTA. He gave the welcome speech right after Dom earlier on. And we've got his team here with us, Gino, Salah, Jerry, Vivek, and Kevin. So together, the DevRel team is here to make sure you have all the support you need. Don't hesitate to reach out to them on the DevRel Assistance channel in the Discord. And yep, these are the very people who want to see your project succeed. So, all right, there you have it. I've covered all the important details you'll need to know for Moveathon Europe. If you have any questions along the way, don't hesitate to reach out to us at AngelHack or to the IOTA DevRel team directly on the Discord. So we are definitely here to support you throughout your journey. And also on behalf of the team, thank you once again for being here and for bringing your energy, creativity, and ideas. We can't wait to see what you build. So good luck, happy hacking, and let the game begin. All right, so let's see if there's any questions so far. Right. Yes. Shillerify. I'm not sure if I'm reading out your name right, but I see that you have not received our welcome email after the registration. If sometimes our welcome email tend to land in the spam folder, so you might want to check on that. Sorry, excuse me. If it's still not there, do reach out to us on either on Discord or on email as well, and we'll assist you with that. So you can just drop an email to moveathon@angelhack.com, or you can just drop us a message on the Discord. All right. So there you have it. I don't think I'm getting any other questions at the moment. Okay. Okay then. Thank you everyone for being here today. So we'll see you guys soon on Discord, as well as the workshop in about 2 more days. All right then. Thank you everyone. Goodbye.